好，欢迎收看这一期的 Star Luxe。今天啊是纽约入春以来天气最好的一天，所以呢，妍妍就把大家带到了纽约最时尚的 Madison Avenue。那么站在我身旁的呢，正是 Madison Avenue 的公关经理 Amy。我们今天来到这里呢，是因为今年是 Madison Avenue Watch Week 举办的第3年。那么下面来问问 Amy， 这一次在表展上都有哪些精彩的表现，以及 Madison Avenue 可是全美名表的集散地。Hi Amy, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. Can you tell us more about the Madison Avenue Watch Week?
Absolutely. Well, the first piece of news is this is our 3rd year. So, you know, three's the charm. We are working this year on Madison Avenue with 17 of the top watch brands in the world. From 76th Street all the way down to 57th. For 1 week, we will have a festival of activities. So it's very exciting.
So what kind of activities with each brand they're hosting right now?
Well, what's interesting this year about Watch Week is we're focusing on the collector. And you know, watches are like very irresistible to men and women, as you know. You can't have just one. So on Madison Avenue this year, we are having special previews in all the stores. We're having watches flowing in from the headquarters in Switzerland, previews. We have specialists coming in, watch experts who are doing demonstrations. They're talking about all the newest technological advancements in watches. We're having a number of fabulous parties. And very exciting, we're having a watch auction on Madison Avenue this year at Antiquorum. So something for everyone.
So where is the first one we go in?
I think we're going to go into Asprey. And Asprey this year has some very exceptional watches that they're going to preview. They're going to have a reception for their best clients. So let's go take a look.
Let's go. 首先我们来到的第一家店呢，是来自英国的奢华品牌 Asprey。而站在我身边的这位 gentleman 呢，他的名字叫 Gabriel， 他正是 Asprey 在全美的总经理。下面由他来给我们介绍一下 Asprey 在这一次的 Madison Avenue 的 Watch Week 上都有哪些精彩的表现。Hi Gabriel, how are you?
Welcome to Asprey, and thank you for visiting Asprey in Manhattan.
So can you tell us more about the brand?
Asprey is the quintessential British brand of luxury. We've been in business since 1781, and we've been producing the finest quality goods in jewelry, watches, leather, and accessories for over 200 years. So we are the British standard when it comes to luxury, and we're very proud this week to participate in Watch Week and show our classic collection and show you the movements that we have.
What kind of watch from Asprey you would like to introduce to us today?
I think one of the best examples of Asprey and our watchmaking is the 8-day power reserve, and I'm going to ask Mike, our expert watch.
Hi Mike, how are you?
Good, how are you?
So, but regarding the this collection, how special it is?
It's very unusual. Not too many people actually know that you can make an 8-day watch. The power reserve goes for 8 days, so you have to wind it once every 8 days, just like a clock.
So how many times you have to wind it?
You have to wind it 23 to 25 times.
Sometimes I wind it 40 times.
No, it will stop you at the 23.
Okay.
Unless you force it, it will stop you. And this is a very unique mechanism because it has a double mainspring to give you that power reserve for 8 days.
And the number 8 is in our Chinese term to say is a lucky number. So did you make that
collection? The number 8, but we've been doing number 8. Number 8 is a lucky number. It's lucky for Asprey, and it's a lucky number.
So why 8 days? Why you guys choose 8 days, not 9 days?
Because usually people forget to wind it on the 7th day. On the 8th day, you go back to work, so you would remember to wind it. So it gives you 1 extra day for you to slack off, if you want.
Very interesting. And then besides the number 8 collection, I also see the watch with full diamond. So I would like to know how special the movement of Asprey?
Well, the movements are always very exclusive. This movement for the 8-day Power Reserve is actually Vacheron make the movement for us, and it's a very, very high-end movement that we use. We use highest quality movements in our watches. We also do make quartz movements because there is a client that demands a quartz movement in their watch. They don't want to wind the watch. So that diamond watch happens to be, and all diamond is a quartz movement.
In this diamond collection, the mechanism in there had to be calculated with the dial because there's so many diamonds on the dial, and each diamond takes 10 minutes to put on the dial. So this watch takes well over 6 months to make with just the dial.
That speak about the value of the watch. There is a craftsmanship.
And it's very rare. It's a rare piece. The other feature about manual wind versus automatic, often with a manual wind watch, it's more a dress watch. So the person's wearing it like this happens to be a manual wind watch. So this is worn more to an evening event. So gentleman doesn't worry about the watch. It stops, you just wind it. The next time you use it automatic, you put it on your wrist, it's working, it's good, you don't think about it as much. So different purposes, and most people that are in like watches have many more than one.
If you're interested, please don't forget to come into Asprey to check it out.接下来呢，我们又来到了华人非常熟悉的一个名牌表 Breguet， 那我们也俗称它是宝鸡表。那么有请 Amy 呢给大家介绍一下宝鸡的历史和文化。So, how special about the Breguet?
Oh, I'm so glad to have brought you to Breguet. We're having so much fun today. So we're here at Breguet, and did you know this is one of the oldest watch companies in history? It was founded in 1775. Which is very impressive. And what's really interesting is that the very first wristwatch was ordered by Napoleon's sister in 1810 and delivered in 1812. So imagine that when you think historically how long we've been wearing a watch on our wrist from Breguet.
So, Amy, what do you know about the Breguet watch? What is famous by?
Well, they are very famous for the Tourbillon watch, which actually was introduced in 1801, if you can imagine, and considered still today one of the most exceptional timepieces in the world. And since we're talking dates, it might be interesting to know we are now in the future. And we're here in this gorgeous salon on Madison Avenue, which was opened in 2001. So leap forward 3 centuries, and here we are at a very modern place with the most up-to-date watches as well as the historic watches. We're going to show you a couple of the exclusive boutique editions that you can only buy right here at a Breguet store.
So, Amy, I see 3 exclusive watches in front of me, so can you give a brief?
You know, I had the pleasure of having one of the ambassadors of Breguet, since you and I are kind of visiting today, take me through some of the highlights, which I'd love to share with you. For example, this watch right here is their jeweled tone alarm. You know, one of the things about Breguet is that, of course, they're all handcrafted. Every watch is handcrafted. This one has a fire enameled face and blue steel hands, but most significantly, it has a double barrel mechanism, so this is fully automated, which means that it's winding as you go, but very importantly, so is the alarm. And it not only sounds a sound, but it also vibrates on your wrist, so how cool is that? That is a wonderful, this is a spectacular watch. This is their diver's watch.
Oh,
I mean, I think a girl could wear this. I really do.
I don't think I see
Can't be
myself
too
in
big.
that watch.
Cannot be too big. At any rate, it is a man's watch. It's a diver's watch. And it is 45 millimeters. It's one of the largest watches. And what's significant, again, is that underwater, this actually sounds an alarm or vibrates and actually has a gong sound, so that when you're timing yourself on your dive, for example, you would know when you should come up. So pretty spectacular. But the piece de resistance, what they are most famous for, is actually their Tourbillon watch. And here it is. And what they've done now is they've turned something they invented, really, all those years ago, 1801, I think was the date, into an art form. So now we actually see on the dial the movement, which is very beautiful. So here is really an art watch, handmade, custom made, and fully automated again. And the price of this is $123,000. Beautiful.
Beautiful, absolutely beautiful, stunning and classy. This one, especially this tourbillon, it's very, very classy.
I think it looks very beautiful for anyone, very elegant.
Yeah, and then you can see the open back with gold, probably 22 carats, right?
I think it is, yes. 22 carat.
Yeah, oh, wow.
Tremendous attention to detail.
Rarely have watchmakers to use 22 karat gold to make the parts of the movements even.
And you know what I learned? Everything is made in-house at Breguet. So that's very special opportunity to have a very special watch.
接下来呢，我们又来到了华人最熟悉的一个品牌，就是 Vacheron Constantin。那么，作为世界3大名表之一的 Constantin， 它有非常多的历史文化，以及每一款表都是那么的吸引人。那么，今天我们到 Madison Avenue 这个 Watch Week 呢，有请它的店长 Dorit 来给我们介绍一下它最新在这一次展览会上体现的新品。Hi Dorit, how are you?
Good, how are you? Welcome to Vacheron Constantin on Madison Avenue.
You know, for this brand is so popular among Chinese people, and we love Constantin by their classy looks and the very unique designs, and especially the high tech about the movements. So, can you tell us like what's special or the latest collections for this watch week?
So this year, for Watch Week, what we try to do, we try to show our clients a selection of the pieces that were introduced this year in Geneva at SHH. And so this year we try to focus on ladies' watches. So we introduced a mechanical movement for ladies self-winding in the Patrimony collection with a gold bracelet that has a new shape on it. And also from our Métier d'Art collection, we have the Fleurilège collection, which features enamel dials with beautiful watch images on them and a diamond bezel as well.
So we know that Constantin is one of the oldest, world oldest watch manufacturers.
Yes.
So can you describe the value of the watch and the brand, and also how the differentiate with other prestige brand as well?
Mm-hmm. We were founded in 1755 and have been since that year continuously in business, which makes us the oldest watchmaking brand in the world that has been in business since it was founded, which the value of that is really unmatched because we can restore any piece ever made by us, which most other brands can't. So if you have a piece from 1780, for instance, and you bring it in for restoration, we can actually restore that piece to functionality.
It is a rose gold, right?
Yes, it's rose gold with the pavé diamonds on the dial. Mm-hmm. And it's beautiful on you, actually. It's really, really gorgeous.
It's amazing.
And you can also see the pavé diamonds go down on the side of the bracelet as well.
Wow, it is amazing.
What's really new about this, which is great because we're brought in our offering for the larger ladies' watches.
I see.
So this is 36 millimeter, which we don't have a large selection up until now. We didn't have a large selection for that in the ladies category. So it's nice too that we're offering now more self-winding movements in the larger sizes for ladies as well.
I love this one. And this is sapphire crystal.
Always sapphire crystal, always 18 karat gold. We only use the finest materials for our watches.
So it's a solid 18 karat gold, right?
As you can feel, right?
Yeah, I can feel it. And so it is an open back or it is
It has an
sealed?
open sapphire case back where you can see the beautiful hand decorated movement. Isn't it beautiful?
Absolutely stunning.
All of this is hand decorated in-house.
So this is mechanical.
It's a mechanical movement but self-winding, so you don't actually have to wind it. As long as you wear the watch,
Okay.
you don't have to do anything with it.
Oh, okay. Wow.
It looks amazing on you.
Absolutely stunning. I think this is the one that could be my goal added to my collection.
I think so.
Right?